Okay, so we'll jump straight into it. Thanks for being here. Obviously, I'm a new channel, so please try and support me. I am trying to limit these videos, but it's just, I'm still new to the game, so I don't know how to hone it in like that. What this video is going to be about is your ex a policeman or cop? Because I have a really strong feeling that your ex, whoever it is that you're trying to get away from, has some kind of, I don't want to say power. Control, hold, threat, or kind of personality that leaves you having to be isolated, watch what you post, watch what you say. I don't know. You'll know what I mean if your ex is a cop or social worker or something like that. There's some kind of fear that you have. I've already pre-shuffled and pulled your oracle cards because I like to spend a minute on that energy, and then I know where it's all going. So what you have here is the Peacock Spirit, which is Let It Shine. Forgiveness in the reverse. Psychic abilities in the reverse. Mouse Spirit in the reverse. Tend to the small things. So what I think that tells me already is that there's a couple of things here. So with the Peacock Spirit, I think someone is hoping you don't find your confidence. They don't want you to have any confidence. This person could be going out and living at large, or being very bolshy, very confident, very popular, and they're doing it as another little dig, another little way to control you, in the sense that I can go out and do what I want, but you can't. I can sleep with whoever I want, but you can't. And you know you can't, because this person would make your life hell. It's something to do with that. And why I say that is because you have the forgiveness in the reverse, which tells me this person is being vindictive and spiteful. I think it's because you can't forgive them. You can't ever get past whatever they did to you. I'm not saying there was physical abuse here, but there was some kind of control issues here. And I think if you know anything about military or police or anything like that, if you've been a spouse, you will know that they do have the power to send you home if they want the marriage over. They do have the ability and the resources to know where your car was parked at what time. They can, locate your phone and things like that. They can kind of come to your house and no one will question it because they're in uniform or whatever. So I think this person is really, really trying to... I just don't know the word. You know why I don't know the word? It's because this person is blocking your throat chakra. It's kind of a case of they'll never believe me. Why would they believe you when look who I am versus who you are? I'm a stand-up character in the community. I'm so well liked. I'm so well respected. I'm so well loved. So that's where the power and control has had a hold over you. The psychic ability and the tend to the small stuff is they don't want other people to see the details, and they probably wear some signs. Other people are probably very aware of some red flags before you were, because you had your rose tinted glasses on, because things didn't add up, things didn't match, and because you looked happy, they overlooked it. So they don't want other people to know this, so that probably means that they have to get in there first with their side of the story. They have to badmouth you so that they look great. So if it's not a cop, if it's not some kind of person of authority, then there's definitely a narcissistic kind of element. What I do want to say as well is that this person is just naturally suspicious. So it doesn't have to be a cop, you know. It could just be someone that used to check your phone or come in and do some really crazy stuff, like check your receipts, check your phone bill, or even worse. And what I mean by that, worse, I don't believe I can say on the internet, but you will know if you have been a victim of abuse. The lengths they will go to and the things they will check and look for, mileage in car, or they might even phone your friend up to see if your story matches and stuff like that. But there is another element here, and these are my real nitty gritty deck. I did it myself. You have STDs, STIs, and attraction. These are just keywords. Unprotected sex, sex addiction, cheater, bisexual, lesbian, gay crush. You're not no listening, psycho, ADHD or autism. Afraid of you. So I'm not going to read too much into that. They are just some keywords for you, and if anything of that triggers and resonates with you, then you apply that to your story. The only thing I will say about this unprotected sex and sex addiction and cheaters is that I think they've gone around and told people that you cheated on them, that you had this colourful character versus their upstanding self. Because this really has a lot to do with how other people see them, and that's a very narcissistic kind of tendency, isn't it? Obviously, I'm not a psychologist, so I can't go around just labeling people. But if you've been with one, then it resonates, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So if I'm going to go with it, yeah, because underneath the deck here you have truth. And nobody, this ex does not want anyone to know the truth. And I think this has a lot more to do with their reputation, their livelihood, who they are versus who you are. I'm really surprised I've been pulled to do this reading, actually, because it does not apply to me one little bit. I don't even try and tap into this kind of energy normally. But there's just something going on with authority. I feel like this man has access to vulnerable women, or he met you when you were vulnerable, or I don't know if this is a teacher. It's just something where it's a bit icky. It's icky. It shouldn't have happened, and it's icky. Yeah, because it's energy, it's vibes, isn't it? So maybe you didn't even go any further with this person. Okay, so what I will say about the ADHD autism card is that perhaps this person processes things differently, or you do, which makes you kind of vulnerable. Or you have a child who is, and you may be worried that this person is going to say you're an unfit mum or something like that. So you have to really, I mean, as if we don't have to micromanage enough as a parent, right? Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there because that feels very dark. But we'll try and get some messages on this. So if you're acting up or using their authority against you, let's go with that, shall we? I don't know if you can see my dog, but he's belly up. He's gonna sleep for hours. How? I don't know in this household. Right, so who is this person, please, Spirit? Spirits and guides and loved ones. You have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Who is this person, please? Oops, there we go. Death reversed. Knight of Wands. Okay, right. Two of Swords reversed. Right, okay. First of all, the first thing is this person is afraid that you're going to find out how many sexual partners they've had or how much cheating, not just you, but other people. Again, there has been the Four of Pentacles reverse tells me that they are losing control over a situation. They are not ready to do that with the Death reverse. They are just holding on so damn tight, and the tighter you hold on, the more you squish that little hamster to death, right? There's nothing good from holding on too tight. This person cannot accept that they are losing control over you, or that they've lost the connection with you, or that you've stood up to them, or you've put some boundaries up or something. This has a lot to do with how much sleeping around they've been doing, and I say that because of the STI. Oh, hang on a minute, there's something on the back. I always forget to read the back of these. Yeah, the STI card: attraction, unprotected sex, sex addictions, cheater, bisexual, lesbian, gay crush. That might be the thing. This person may have had a same-sex encounter, and I think they're worried how the boys would see it, or what people going to think about that. But on the back you have living rent-free, I'm jealous of you, I don't want my friends, co-workers or family to meet you, Netflix account. Yeah, this person definitely monitors. I think this person even checks your search history, or has access to your privacy. This person could have financial, I don't know words. So this person could pay a lot of the bills. So it could be without me, you'll have nothing. And obviously, if you have a autistic or ADHD child, technology is a huge part. Screen time is a huge part of that. I've worked with children for many, many years of all different ages and places. Screen time is huge, especially in this day and age. So even that's control. I'm jealous of you. So I think that's where this comes from with the peacock. Like, I know a lot of people like you. I know that you're very naturally funny. I know you're naturally smart. You would make me look bad. And I don't mean that in a negative. It's like you're just naturally kind, you're naturally caring, you're naturally warm, you're naturally sunny. And I'm not. And people are going to be more drawn to you than they are to me. Hence the whole, I need to belittle you and make you look bad in front of other people so they don't see the truth. The fact that this has come out anyway tells me there were a lot of people that had red flags, like this is never going to work, probably what the family and friends are saying. They're not suited because he or she is, the ex is more controlling, more of a homebody. This person's more vibrant and sociable. This person's into their kids and being a good mom or dad. This one's more into drinking and taking pills and going out and stuff like that. Yeah, so this person does not want anyone to see their escapades. So I blame you. I blame you. I'm just seeing the word blame here. Yeah, it's come out. It has come out. That's why this person is showing up and showing out. Because they're having to do some damage control. So that's why this person, and I think you don't know that. I think that if this person has intensified their control, their possessiveness, or just how wicked they are, their abuse, I think that's because you really have no idea how much that they've kept you from. So there comes the lack of control. They're so restricted, they're so tightly wound because they've been keeping everything like, I'm the man of the house, or I'm an alpha, or something like that. But the fact is, everyone knew you were too good for this person. or this person had some messed up issues or a dirty past, or was not ready for a commitment, let's say. Okay, so where are you in this story? Oh, thank you. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Strength reversed. You have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And you have the Page of Wands reversed. Sorry, do you see that? Yeah, you have no desire to speak to this person. So I think you found out, I think you know something. You found out something. They can't gaslight themselves out of this. They can't bullshit themselves out of this. They can't. So that's, I don't know, maybe you got tested and the results speak for themselves. So there's nothing they can say or do. I mean, I'll tell you one incident. I had, my mum was married to a guy, and he told her that she needed to go and get tested because the barmaids broke a glass. And this barmaid had a particular reputation. And I believe I was 14. I knew nothing about boys. I hadn't even kissed anyone at that stage. And I remember saying, I had to remind her, your husband has never cleaned up broken glass behind a bar the whole time we've known him. Your husband has never in a million years even spoken to you to a controlling degree. He's never even let you around these women. And he certainly wouldn't do the work. He used to sit there with a baseball bat and a cup of tea. It was quite a rough pub. So how would he be that close? Because he doesn't work, he's lazy. How would he be that close to even catch HIV or anything? Unless he's been somewhere he shouldn't have been. And unfortunately, I think that little that little tidbit was enough to ruin the marriage. She didn't have anything, they were absolutely fine. But the fact that he revealed his fear there, yeah, that revealed a lot to me as a 14-year-old with no experience whatsoever. I was like, he's talking crap, Mum. He's talking crap. How, sorry, bullshit. So I wasn't very popular for a while there. Okay, well, I think when it comes to you is that you know this person is losing control. Again, it could be because of the results of the a sexual health test that you had. So you're stuck between, can I forgive him? Should I move on? Should I look at the past and remember times where he couldn't come to my birthday party because he was working? Can we move forward, can't we? It's a very should I, shouldn't I? But you are stuck. But there is an element of you. Look how she's looking out the window. Your foot is so close to walking out that door. So with the death and rebirth, for this person, they don't want you to find out about this. I think that's because they're actually afraid of your reaction. If this would give you power, if you knew what was actually happening, this would give you a lot of strength and power. I'm not saying you'd handle it like a lady, but there would no longer be any control. But this way is about control and balance. This would really give you the answer. Should I go or should I stay? Okay, clarifying the Knight of Wands for this person, you get the Seven Pentacles underneath. So I think this person knows very much so if they are a cheater, and I have to say I really do believe they are from what I can read in the cards here, you are having none of that. You are not tolerating that. You're not sticking around for that. That is not something that you can relate to or come forward with. It's just not for you. Okay, it's not for you. Either you've been there, done that, I've outgrown it, or it's not something I need in my life. It's not something that's healthy for me, my children, if you have children. No. Also, I think with this card and his above, his energy, I'll say his because then we know there's two different characters in the story. Please swap the energies if it suits. I think you're finding this out right now. This is happening right now. This is pretty serious. It's not a tower moment, but it's happening right now. Either you can't keep lying to yourself, or this person's lies aren't adding up anymore. You can't excuse it, because we want to believe excuses. What's that song? Tell me no reasons, tell me no lies. Just give me alibis. Like, I don't want to believe you're doing this. Don't let this be true, kind of thing. Yeah, but I do think the cat is out of the bag, and it's a non-starter for you. Like, things have come to a sudden halt. I don't think you're really speaking to this person at the moment. You're not seeing this person at the moment, which is causing this person to act a little bit cray-cray and go out and, I don't know, just be an F-boy or post things on social media and being all thirsty, trying to make you jealous of the girls and stuff like that. I'm hearing prick. He's a real prick. Right, let's see where this is going. Oh, it's going to be long again, isn't it? I've got to get myself together. For a sword, you need some healing time. You need some healing time. You need to think. You need some rest. You're tired. You are so tired. Your soul's tired. And that's because you're not getting the truth. You need the truth. I think you know the truth. You know the truth. And that's why you need a rest. Because you need to think about your next move. Because this could be a case of you're having to move out. It could be a case of custody with the children. If you have children, even if this person isn't the baby daddy, your kids have got attached, or they're used to him, or something like that. Like, how are you gonna? This is normally quite a light energy for me, but today it feels very, very heavy with the rest of the cards here. You have a lot to think about, and you can only do that if you have some peace. So block this person's number for a while, or go and stay with some family so that they can't come and knock at the door in their uniform. If you need space, have some space. Yeah, Ace of Wands reversed. Like, don't give this any energy right now until you are in a place where you can just, it's happened, it hurts, what am I going to do next? You can't think unless you've had a minute to process it, you know. Where is this going, please? Where is this going? What's the outcome? I will say this, your person has a sweaty bum. They are really popping their pants over this. So don't believe any of that bullshit peacock. This person could be peacocking at the moment, puffing their chest out, trying to attract other women. Like, you're not the only one, I've got other offers. This person is genuinely popping their pants, babes, which should tell you you're not just a random conquest, you know. It feels so old-fashioned. You're just a conquest. Temperance averse. Things are really unbalanced. You're also very upset because you need the truth, and no one is telling you the truth. I'm hearing meerkats. I'm kind of hearing everyone knew about it, but no one had the guts to do anything about it. So, you know, in meerkats, they all stand above the burrow, all looking out and stuff like that. They only look out so they can go back in their hole, right? It's not so they can all gang up and fiercely bite the tiger or the lion's neck and kill him. They live in fear. They're cowards. That's my spiritual understanding of them, because I work a lot with animal spirits. A lot of people knew, and I think that's another side of this. A lot of people knew, and that's the part that really hurts. It's like, no one tried to help me. No one tried to warn me. No one tried to tell me. But I think a lot of that might have had to do with you weren't listening. You weren't prepared to listen, so they had to kind of leave you. Plus, it's your relationship. Who needs drama, you know? So please forgive them. Okay, so let's just get some clarifiers, because this is very, very I only get a few because I've already done a really big reading this morning and I'm quite tense. What do I want to clarify on? The death for him. Death reverse, please. Why is he flipping his pants? Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. He can't bullshit his way out of this. Bringing some flowers and saying, "I'm sorry, babes," is not going to cover it. He can't talk his way out of this one. Can't shag his way out of this one. He knows he's lost his hold over you with the Eight of Swords reversed. If this goes on, that you will never ever forgive him or give him a second chance. Okay, so you have quite a few that need clarifying. So the Two of Wands, please. So remember, should I go? Should I stay? That kind of energy. Okay, so in the past you could have had a lot of his ex-girlfriends come and cause problems. You could have had a lot of people talking shit about him. And he may have said, "Oh, they're just jealous of us, hun. You know, they want what we have," or "You know how crazy she is. There's nothing I can do about it." I felt like you dealt with that, and that's probably where these, looking back at the past, you could be saying like the red flags were there. Why didn't I listen? What should I do? So you have encountered some of it, right? And if you spent a minute looking back on it, you'll realise that the signs were there. Yeah, because underneath the deck, the Seven of Cups reverse, so it will help you make a decision. You'll see things very clearly rather than being confused. So you might have had, that's probably why this person and you are finding this tricky to end, because you've been through so much already. But I think some of the things you have been through it's been deceitful, it's been two-faced, it's been narky. Yeah, maybe there was an ex who was spiteful and stuff like that, but I think you guys worked through it and you thought there's nothing we can't overcome. But if you look back on it, it's like, well, was that ex right? Did he cheat on her? Did he cheat on me? Did he cheat on her? Did he cheat on me with her? You know, you're going to go through and you're going to drive yourself crazy, right? But that's why that's there, just to say, yeah, you guys have been through a lot. Strength reverse, please. Two of Swords. Let me get one more. Two of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Strength reverse, please. Spirits. Thank you very much. Okay. I don't think it really matters talking to this guy. I think if you speak to this person, it's just going to end up in an argument, which is something you're afraid of, because I don't know if they're threatening to take your children away from you, or you know, you just know because they're a cop or whatever, they can get you for a speeding ticket, parking ticket, whatever. There's no point. There is genuinely no point talking to this person, because they're a liar. They're a liar and a cheater, and they will do whatever they can to save their own skin, which is cowardly, isn't it? Seven of Pentacles reversed, please. Oops. Devil reversed. You are all done. This has been so toxic, to the point I think it has consumed you. I think that this whole relationship, whatever you've been through in the past with people and what you've been told, this has not been a relationship that has brought you peace. This is not a relationship that has brought you happiness. If you really look back on it, this has been nothing but stress, hardship, and I think you both told each other, like, we must be twin flames, because we're so passionate, we fight everything together, and it's only me and you. But no, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Yeah, you've either been with this person for a long time, or you've been putting up with this shit for a long time, or you've been thinking about this being unhealthy for a long time. But you do have the Devil energy reversed here, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which tells me that you're all done as of today, as of right now. I don't even think you need to finish the reading. It's like, right, I've got my answer. Let me go sort this fool out. Devil reversed. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you know this isn't good for you. The future is... oh, wow. I don't even think you care. Like, if your family are going to be like, oh, we don't believe in divorce, or, your kids are like, but he's my daddy. Like, you know, I don't think any of that matters now. Like, this is unhealthy. This is codependent. This is karmic. This is toxic. He can't keep sleeping around, keep having babies with people, or I can't come back. This person has affected your sexual health or will. And you can die from that. So think about it that way. Not antibiotics don't cover everything. You can die, right? And I'm sorry to be so severe on that one. But then who are your kids left with? Him as a role model? Right, now it's serious. Now it's really serious. And I do get that with that Seven of Pentacles reverse. Like, nah, as of right now, no more it's everyone else's fault. No more they're just jealous of us, babe. There's too much smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Page of Wands reversed. Ooh, I'm kind of... Five of Cups. This is grief. This is loss. This is pain. I think you feel like there's going to be a lot of time wasted. I think you're going to feel like you've been taken advantage of, that you feel like a bit of an idiot, especially because of other people knew and stuff like that. That is not the case, my love. That is not the case. You know, this had to happen for some reason. Put it to the divine. Like, what has this taught me? And maybe one of the things it can teach you is that there is something better out there for you. This isn't the end. This isn't all there is in life. It just took you a little while longer to figure it out, you know? Like all of us. Yeah, Ace of Wands, lack of action, lack of doing anything. Six of Wands. You're going to overcome this. You are going to overcome this. I just feel it's going to take a little bit of time for you. Because there is going to be some healing work. So you've got the Four of Swords here for the healing work. The Magician card. You can and you will overcome this, my love. You can and you will. I'm really sorry to give you this message because I do not want my channel to be about that. I think this is going to be big. To end this connection with this person, this karmic, is going to be a huge cycle for you. And I do think great things will come in for you. Either a new sense of confidence, a new sense of self, new ideas, new opportunities. Because again, don't forget the card where I'm jealous of you. Once he's out the way, you'll be surprised with... I wouldn't be surprised if you had someone come up to you and go, I've always liked you. I've liked you since we were kids, you know. And you're like, God, really? Oh my God, you really want me for that job? And it's like, well, yeah, but I didn't think you were open to it. And you weren't open to it because you were so consumed with this stuff. Ace of Swords, you are going to get clarity. And that clarity is going to make things become unhealed. It's going to be painful. I'm really sorry to say that. It's going to be hurtful. I think you already know this now. I think you're just here for permission, really. And that, I don't mean that sounds so righteous. I just think that what that actually means is that you already know, you already sense this. You're not stupid. You never have been. This person may have led you to believe this, or other people have in the past when they were like, we told you. Their intentions weren't right. Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, I don't think you can get past this because there's just been too much for too long. This person's an a-hole. They really are. Temperance reversed, please. Temperance reversed. Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me. There's nothing you can't do, my love. Don't let this person get in your head. That's why this rest is so important, because you are going to have to face things. And I think a lot of it has to do with finances. Maybe you have a house together, a mortgage. Maybe you have car payments together. Maybe you have kids together. you are going to have to go through some practicalities together, and you can do it. It's going to be challenging because I really do think things are going to be a little bit unbalanced, and I think for me this could be part of their job. If I say something, what's going to happen to me? Is it easier just to give in to this person or not? But with the right support and the right research, I really believe you could find somebody who could help you. Maybe a lawyer, maybe a counsellor, maybe citizen advice, and be like, you know what, you're not the only military wife that's come in and said this. You're not the... I worked on military bases for a long time, and I cannot tell you the amount of spouses that got cheated on, and there was nothing that could be done about it except for them and the kids got sent home on a plane. They had a life, they had friends, they had career, the kids had schools. It was tragic, and all because this guy wanted to F his gym buddy. It was sad. So I really do think things are going to be ungrounded. So things may be a little bit unbalanced and unfair, but with the right support, the right research, the right knowledge, the right attitude, I think you could get some help here and know what you do deserve, because you do deserve certain things, and it might be a little bit of a fight for these things, abundance, like the house, the car, your career. But you do need that rest. That's why you need that rest. So don't keep answering this person's messages. Don't keep letting them come see the kids inside the house, things like that. I mean, do what's right for you. You don't have to take my advice. I'm just saying, I think this would be healthier for you. Okay, with the Moon card, please. So it's the final. 10 of Swords reversed. 10 of Wands reversed. Oh my gosh, this feels good. No, it sounds bleak. Oh, the challenges, the Ace of Cups. What a lovely card. You know what you're afraid of? It's so weird with the Moon card. What you're really afraid of is that I said that and then I got another message. Sorry, I'm just listening to my downloads. I think you're really afraid of what's going to happen, what's next, because all you've ever known is this. So I do kind of feel like you've been with this person for a long time. But this is going to end so much betrayal, so much mental manipulation, so many arguments, even with other people trying to defend your man or your relationship or your reasons. It's going to take away so many... Oh, that's the Four of Wands. Sorry, not the 10 of Wands. It's going to end... It's going to end a home. It's going to end some harmony. Like if you want to, for the sake of don't upset the in-laws or don't upset the kids, and what we're going to do with the house, then do it. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to be miserable. And you've been miserable the whole time anyway. So if misery is all you know, and it's what you think you can cope with, crack on. No judgment. No judgment. I don't even know who this is for, so crack on, babes. And I say that with no judgment because I know you love this person. I wish it was like this, but it's one-sided. And whoever you are, stranger or not, you deserve so much more. You deserve to be loved. Cars, houses, all of that. I know it's great to have that kind of security. I know that. But what's the point of having a nice house if behind closed doors it's an unhappy place? What's the point of having a nice bed, a king-size bed, jewels bedding and, Egyptian cotton sheets? What's the point of having all of that if you can't sleep at night because you're wondering why he smells of perfume? Or you're wondering why he keeps going to the toilet every 16 minutes? That's not peace. That's not happiness. That's possessions. So then you got to talk to yourself. If you want possessions, have it. But what if you could have it all? You know, nice stuff and a man that actually respects you and treats you right. It's going to be hard because I think you do love this person. Or maybe you just love the idea of this. I don't know. Let's see. Should we get some advice? Because I feel like excuse me. I feel like I have been a little bit bleak. I'm not judgmental, honestly. I don't know who this is. So whoever it is, I feel bad for you. And I hope you have some support from your guides, from your friendship, from your family. But I don't think you do. I think that's why this person has so much power. I think this person has either isolated you from your family or isolated from your friends or isolated your own thinking. Like, what's your opinion now? What do you like? Or have you just merged into one? Sorry, I've got some crazy messages coming through and I don't want to... They're just pointless. And that's what I think this is. I think this is all pointless. Let me see. Right. Can we get some messages on this? My ex is a cop reading, please. Oh my god, are you serious? This is what I mean about rest. You need to go off the grid probably. Because you're going to get bombarded with distractions and you need to focus. Okay, let's see what this says. Beautiful Bandit, 29. Like a bingo caller. You can choose right now to feel good about yourself. If you've been beating yourself up, stop it now. Don't let anyone else decide how you should feel about yourself. Taking responsibility for your actions means that for your actions means that when you have done something that you feel is out of integrity, you do something about it that is constructive and useful. Damning yourself with judgment or allowing another to steal your self-esteem is neither of those things. The Divine Mother is telling you to forgive yourself and use your energy now to live the best life that you can. It's time to take your life back. Oh, spiritual guidance. You are one tough sweetheart, a spiritual gangster, a beautiful bandit, stealing back from the unworthy that which rightfully belongs to you. You have certain spiritual rights that cannot be denied to you. Your dignity, power and grace, your sense of beauty and self-esteem, your chosen belief system, your energy and your right to take up space in this world rightfully belongs to your soul. Your faith and your spiritual connection with the universe and your sense of life purpose belongs to your soul only. So do your joy, your laughter, and your enjoyment in life. Your belief in your own purity of heart and the goodness in your own being. Your right to love yourself is owned by your soul too. Even when you make mistakes, the Great Mother loves and forgives you, knowing that you are doing your best and are her precious daughter. You have a spiritual right to be free from torment, cruelty, and mental anguish. See? You alone own the right to choose your thoughts and claim your freedom to make your own choices. You are fierce of wisdom. You know that another cannot ever successfully steal what truly belongs to you. And if they try, your sacred rage will rise up and you will not hesitate to stake the winning claim for what is rightfully yours. The beautiful bandit comes to you with a message. Anything that you feel has been taken from you unfairly shall be taken back by now. Claim what is yours by spiritual right. Justice will prevail. Boom. This is an amazing deck if you need some self-love, if you need the Divine Mother to help you. I wish you luck on all of this, and please know you can do it. Lots of love.